Some of them are barely 10 years old, but they're already living alone on the streets in a foreign land. Like in all the major cities of the region, there are hundreds of unaccompanied migrant children in Togo's capital, Lomé. Some of them are already dreaming of Europe.
When I tell my friends that I want to go to Europe, they tell me I'm still too young.
Ellie's dreams are so far out of reach. The young Ghanaian left home about a year ago when his mother died. Now, he wanders Lomé's large beach at just 13 years old.
When I think about it, if my mother were still alive, I would never have left my village to work here. But after her death, I had nothing to do at home. I was unhappy.
So Ellie, who lived just a few kilometers from Ghana's border with Togo, left his country to find work.
I crossed the border on foot. No one asked me for my papers. They never asked children for anything. When I arrived here, I met a friend who told me he was sleeping on the beach in front of the market. That's where I sleep now, and I started working in the market too.
Working at Lomé's main market is a rite of passage for migrant children, among them Ellie. He's found a job with a shoe merchant.
Help me. You have to put them in the bag.
The trader doesn't care to know anything about the young teenager. Ellie hopes to eventually save enough money to continue his journey. But for now, his is a hand-to-mouth existence.
When there's work to do, I get 80 cents of €1 a day. That's enough to buy food for the morning and evening.
Migrant children are far from a rare sight in this part of Africa, and not just in Togo. From the Ivory Coast in the west to Nigeria in the east, there's a constant migration corridor stretching across the 5 countries of the Gulf of Guinea. Among them are many miners. An NGO has opened a number of drop-in centres along the corridor to help them.
Welcome, come on in.
In 2017, nearly 2,500 children passed through these centres. Young teenagers, most often estranged from their families. The NGO tries to convince them to go home.
The work you do here, rickshaws, bar work, at the market, you could do them just as well in the cities of your own country, and you'd be closer to home. Here, as soon as you make some money, you're easily robbed.
Ulrich is from Benin. He too has lost his mother. Like the others, he was aware of the dangers, but still left his country at the age of 15, travelling dozens of kilometres on his own.
I could have been assaulted on the journey, killed even. Nobody cares about lone children on the road. In Lomé, sometimes I sleep at the home of an old lady who takes me in, but most of the time I sleep at the beach. It is getting more and more difficult.
When the centre closes at the end of the day, Ulrich and most of the migrant children head for the beach. There, they spend the night. On the street, exposed.